Whoa, I'm live. That's crazy. First time live. What up, people? Let's see if anybody comes in here, huh? What to do? What to do? All right. See if we can get some suckers in here. That's so cool. What's up, guys? Dashboard, content, live streams, Malaysia's crypto conspiracy unleashed. Share. Facebook. Yo, 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 who's here? Got somebody in here, huh? So Malaysia, they're going full crypto in 3 years. So they're going to start tracking everything. You know that, right? Yo, who's here? Get in that chat. Let me know. Let's talk about this. Malaysia's going crypto. Central bank announced it yesterday. Today in America. I'm in the future. It's pretty wild. 3 years, they're going to be full on crypto. Which crypto? That's a good question, but that's the plan right now. They're going to start tracking everything. That's the ultimate goal. Who's in the chat? Talk in the chat. Let's talk. It's my first one. This is wild. I have no idea what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're pretty much just going to do what everybody else is doing. Their tokenization efforts will concentrate on real world assets rather than cryptocurrencies themselves. Prominent use cases include supply chain financing to enhance access to credit for small and medium sized enterprises, tokenized liquidity management to enable faster settlement and applications in Islamic finance that can facilitate Sharia compliant transactions automatically. Additional areas of interest encompass programmable payments, green finance initiatives, and seamless cross border trade settlements available around the clock. B&M also intends to investigate the role of MYR denominated, so ringgit denominated tokenized deposits and stable coins in maintaining monetary stability while improving the efficiency of digital settlements. So that's pretty cool. A bunch of mumbo jumbo basically saying that they're interested in getting uh, their grasp on the crypto markets and what it means going forward into this tokenized, digitized world. In my opinion, they're a little bit late to the game. You know, the United States is ready to rock and roll with the Trump boys behind it and having their dad completely wrapped around their finger as far as that's concerned. Um, yeah, I think this is going to be good for Malaysia. This is going to be good for the Malaysian people. Who knows? Um, Everything that I put in my title and everything else is just a little bit of clickbait to get you in here, but um, yeah, no, it's one of those things. Wait and see. Um, I ultimately think that the crypto world is going to be a better world. If you're not doing any harm, then so be it. Tokenized world isn't going to really affect you. Um, you're playing in the black market. That's a different game, and you know those things have to go. It's time, in my opinion. It's time that we're tokenized and that every transaction is on a ledger and provable, traceable, just to eliminate the scammers of the world, um, illicit drugs, and a lot of these black markets that governments themselves have been a part of for many years. For example, a lot of the Marines out in Afghanistan, what were they really doing there? Well, they were fighting some true battles, but some of them were babysitting poppy fields and cannabis farms. So you know, I think it's time for us to live in a world that is open, honest, truthful. Crypto's going to make that possible. The right cryptos will. You shouldn't be afraid of proving where your money went. Um, you should be spending your money on things that better society or better yourself. There's really no gray area in my opinion. So am I down for Sharia level compliance? Maybe. Um, it's one of those debates we'll have to have, but I don't see a problem with it. Um, yeah, that's my 2 cents. I think it's a good thing. I think crypto has given an opportunity to a lot of people to make a lot of money and position themselves differently than the stock market just by paying attention to technological trends and being aware of where the world is going. That's important. Um, yeah, I don't see any issue with digital currencies being a central bank regulated asset. You know, it is what it is. They're going to use it. It's going to make the world a better place. Um, you know, that's how I feel. Digital assets are the future, whether you like it or not. So get used to it. You're going to have to be able to prove where your money went. Oh well, you know, shady business. There's no place for it in this world anymore. Um, Crypto's just going to make that one step easier. People come and they leave. They come and they leave. It's funny. Eventually they'll stay, right? Who knows? Crikey, what you doing in my chat? You're not saying nothing. Been here for 15 minutes already. Had a couple people come in. That's what's up. Let's get some more people though. Come on now. I know you're out there. You're seeing that shit. Jeez, decomposed body believed dead for some time found by Riverside near college in Subang Jaya. Yikes. That's disgusting. Wow. Yeah, Malaysia's pretty cool, guys. You got any questions about Malaysia, let me know. Cut my beard down. Looking ridiculous. Little baby face already. Thanks, Cole. Fuck, start with a little bit and it just ends up being the whole damn thing every time. Yeah. Why do I listen to people? Oh well. What else is going on in the world, guys? Aldar Properties has reported another record-breaking performance, underlying the strength of UAE's property market. Pretty sick. So UAE is doing well. That's good to know. The Grayscale Solana Trust ETF launches on the NYSE ARCA with staking. That's pretty tight. Stake your Solana, people. Hey, we got somebody in here. What's up, people? Talk in the chat so we can actually chat about stuff. Got all sorts of news we can go over. We just talked about Malaysia for a little bit, but no one was here. We can talk about that again. No big deal. Stake your Solana. Remember that. Apple earnings preview. Shut up. It's probably good. UAE is doing well, of course. Crypto. What's going on with crypto? Besides this Malaysian central bank adopting it. Bitcoin Amsterdam 2025. That sounds like a fun time. XRP conference was kind of lame, but whatever. Pay a bunch of money to go sit with a bunch of XRP holders. That was cool. At least we were in Vegas, right? That was fun. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Press releases. The end of the blind trust. What is this all about? Well, the future of credit belongs to code. Interesting. Yeah, modern banking reliability and trust are quantified through credit ratings. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, how's this going to change? Oh, there's a bunch of word vomit. What would people talk about? How credit's going to make a breakthrough? Credit's been around for a long time, man. It's already had its breakthrough. What are you talking about? America's has the highest amount of credit taken out right now than it's ever had. Millennials and Gen Z are just using their cards to the limit. They're not paying them back right now either. That's hilarious. But yeah, Malaysia, the central bank, finally catching up to all the other central banks of the world. 3 years, they've got a plan, get in on the crypto game, make it easier for Sharia compliant companies to do what they do. It's going to be, it's going to help a lot of small businesses, big businesses as well, but the small businesses need the help. But I think it's going to be a good thing. Crypto's going to increase transparency, truth, honesty, eliminate the black markets, the scammers. Everything's going to be traceable in one way, shape, or form by somebody, whether that's an official or, just, your average Joe, CoffeeZilla, whatever. Um, you're going to be able to find out where that money went, who took it, when, how many hoops did they jump through, where did they wash it. Those things are going to become irrelevant in the future. Everything's going to be traced. You just have to get used to it. Gone are the cash days. At least like right now, cash is used here in Malaysia every day. But they also have a little QR code system. Everybody's got a QR code on their phone. If you got a phone number here, you have the QR code. And even using a card from another country is odd to them. It's another jump, another hurdle to go over. Um, and they got to turn on a little machine for it. It's not integrated into their system. So they're already ready for crypto, you know, as the backbone. They're going to just see ringgits, but you know, I think that's going to be good for places like Southeast Asia though, because they've got a lot of um, their banks and systems aren't really necessarily trusted by the first world. I think this is the real first world if you've been here. It's like cyberpunk. They're thinking 50 years in the future, not four. Um, their infrastructure is way better. Everyone seems happy. The food is better. It's cheaper. Cost of living all around is cheaper. It's much better as well. Get used to the humidity. I'm a big boy, but I'm fine with it now. It's only been 5 weeks. Yeah, I don't know. Talk in the chat. Say what's up. I want to know who's here. See what you got. Hit me with some questions about Malaysia, about crypto. I've been in crypto for a long time. We could talk about that. We could talk about Malaysia and what it's like to live here. It's pretty cool. Um, yeah, I gotta find like a nice apartment with an infinity pool or something. What's up, Nomadic Art? How you doing? Of course, I got one person in here. Got a like. There you are, number one for sure. Hell yeah, very good. Good to see you here. It's my first live stream. Finally got to 50 subs. They allowed me to do it. So we'll see how this goes. This is ultimately what I need to do to gain the traction, get on Kick, get on Rumble, get on Twitch. Twitch is kind of going downhill right now, but is what it is. There's a prime opportunity to jump in there. And I talk a lot, so once I get going and learn how to use these systems and bring up my screen, once I get a second screen, it'll be a lot easier. Better content at that point. But yeah, I'm excited to be in Philippines. I think December 9th, I'll be out there. Yeah, for a good month. Looking forward to that. Might be volunteering to help rebuild some of those houses that got destroyed in the couple of earthquakes that got hit back to back. The typhoon that struck them. I was talking to some people out there. It's haywire. It's not good. I've got some construction chops. I'll jump in there. I'm not a pro or anything, but I'm good. Um, yeah. But you guys got any questions about Malaysia? Let me know. Thailand was cool. Definitely late to the party though. Everybody that I talk to, they're like, "Hey, I got somebody that's been to Thailand. They say to go do this." Oh yeah, plans to stay for sure. Absolutely. This is a one-way flight. Plan is indefinite, so I got to make this work. That's just a matter of fact. Just gonna jump around back and forth. Hopefully, home base in KL, and then leave from there. Yeah, I love it here. It's like cyberpunk. Um, you know, they got Merdeka 118 they just put up, second tallest in the world. They've got another 10 of those planned. So you can imagine this skyline is going to be sick. People are going to come here in droves in the future. Their tourism has only started out the past 5 years, really since COVID. Well, I think we get 90 days here in Malaysia. So right around like the 70-day point, it's a good time to just like dip out for a month. Yeah, yeah, 90 days max. So like yeah, I say like at least a couple weeks early, leave for a month, and then you can come back and it doesn't seem weird. The bad thing is like if you want to rent a place, you got to put a year's worth of rent down. Right, right. Thailand's the same way. Indeed. Yeah, yeah. No, like Thailand's tight. Don't get me wrong. They got weed shops everywhere, bars everywhere. It looks like a fun time. But Malaysia's just like it's got this different essence. When I landed and stepped outside, I felt like I was at home. And I don't know if it's the food, how nice everybody is. Yeah. And nobody seems to want anything from you. I don't know. I'm just like a giant walking through town too. It's kind of funny. Don't fit in the clothes here. Singapore is always a hop, skip, and a jump away. Spend a weekend down there, get your Singapore in. You know, yeah, that's a good idea. And Indonesia's still close too, like real cheap. It's just a good central hub, I think. You know, Singapore, I gotta get there. I just love architecture and the way they build around all these trees and forests and all that. It's just epic. These gardens that they build and the plants growing up the side of a skyscraper. It's like, geez, how did you? What? Good on them, you know. And again, the food. It doesn't get better than Southeast Asia, in my opinion. And here in Malaysia, you get that Indian influence too. You got a quarter of the population that's Indian, so that's bomb. Um, you got a quarter Chinese, so we've got a whole bunch of Chinese food, Southern Chinese food for the most part. Had some crispy duck last night. Ooh, yeah, it was nice. Wasn't really a place that I could have videotaped. If I went in there ahead of time or like by myself for a lunch or something, I'm sure they'd be fine with it. But not in the setting that I was in last night. It was more of a business formal situation. Uh, we got two people in here. That's what's up. Who's the second? Come join this conversation. Nomadic art. It's good to see you in here. That's awesome. I love it. So where are you at right now? Nomadic? Philippines? Is that right? Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice. There you go. You come from the States or you come from Europe, England? Yeah, I think I saw you commented on somebody else's North Carolina. Very nice. Yes. Yes, got to get you out here. Yeah. I think my cousin's in Greensboro, I believe. Trying to get him out here. Yeah, no, North Carolina. Still haven't been myself, but Carolina's they're gorgeous, but like at the same time, America's changing. It's just not the same right now. It's got some growing pains, you know. Chicago's a good place to fly out of. O'Hare's dope. Good airport. I flew through Seattle and then straight over to Taiwan and then down to Malaysia. And that Starlux Airlines is nice. Yeah. solid food on these Asian airlines. Like, I don't know what it is, and they still got peanuts. They just don't get allergic over here. I don't know. Something in that American water, I guess. You know, Chicago. Yeah, it's a good airport. Yeah, it's got to be one of the biggest in the country, right? That Atlanta. Yeah, I don't see anyone else being bigger. Maybe like Houston or Dallas, one of those two, because they got everybody coming from South America, Central America, Mexico. Amen. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're not the same. They used to be all right, but here they are. Yeah, they're still feminine, and yeah, they're totally cool. Yeah, so you got to watch out for the ladies that are actually boys. Yeah, because they're all over. You get on Tinder, jeez. Like my friend told me, like, here's the rule of thumb: if it's too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. Oh yeah, for sure. Medicine's great. Not here in Malaysia. You get capital punishment for any of that kind of medicine out here. Really, I'm probably you're looking at like 10 years or a fine or something, not capital punishment for certain amounts. But yeah, once you get out of Malaysia, you're totally good to go. Yeah, definitely. There's shops everywhere in Thailand. It's like Starbucks, but more. No, the Adam's apple, that's not the thing. They get that shaved down, Like they hide that. Yeah. And some of them are on estrogen from like a really young age too. So you got to be aware of it. I met some cool trans chicks out here too. Like they know what's up. Like they'll tell you. Like it's just a matter of fact. Like they have ways of hiding it. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. No, like you'll see what I mean. Like if you get on Tinder, you're gonna be so excited. You'll be like, "Who is this? Why are they into me?" And then you realize, and you're like, "Oh, okay." And then there's also other chicks that look great, and they're working girls. So they'll be like, "Oh, let's get on WhatsApp," and then move over to WhatsApp. And within the first 2, 3 messages, they're like, "Hey, I'm a working girl. Here's my price." And they'll usually want like 400 US dollars. You can talk them down to like $40, $30, whatever. Yeah, like some of them, this one chick, she'll let you stay the night for like $30 in Phuket. I was like, well, I was like, you do the girlfriend treatment? She's like, oh yeah, we can cuddle, we can have a good time. I was like, all right, there you go, girl, killing it. She'll put on the full show, totally pretend like that's your girl. It's too funny. But yeah, they're cooked in America. Is what it is. I heard about passport girls. Like they try to get out there and do their thing. It doesn't work for them. The guys look. They just see right through them. Like, no. Yeah, right. Big spoon in you. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It just reminds me of I went to go get a massage here in KL, right? I was in between Airbnbs. There's only two of you here, so I'll tell the story. So I go to get a massage, right? I look up this place. It's got great reviews. It's on Expedia, everything like legit reviews, right? Everything sort of Yelp. So I go to this place. It's on the second story, and like if you know these little strip malls, there's like apartments up above, but sometimes there's a business in there. It's usually like a vape shop or like something sketchy. Um, yeah, it's kind of dirty looking, but this place had an elevator to go to the second floor. I was like, oh, that's tight. Okay. So I take all my bags and stuff in there. I'm in between Airbnbs, right? And I go in, and I should have known. Like it was real nice in there, and they had like candles lit and stuff. I was like, okay, that's kind of romantic and stuff. Like this must be a nice massage, right? So he asked me, do you want to see a picture of them or you want them to come out? I should have known right then and there, obviously. It's like the bunny ranch. But whatever, my naive ass sits down on the couch and starts drinking coffee, smoking a cigarette. Excuse me. And all these girls start coming out, and they're all like Vietnamese Thai girls and a couple Indonesian girls. And, I'm like, oh, I don't know, number four. She was gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous. And so I go down this hallway with her, and we get in there. There's a shower in there, so she's like, "Take a shower." I was like, "Oh, I'm all sweaty, huh?" She's like, "Yeah, you're sweaty." So I'm like, all right. So I get in the shower. I turn around. She's right there with me. I'm like, "Oh, okay. Here we go." She washed me up, took care of me. Then I go lay down on the bed after drying off, and like she washed up herself and everything too. So I was like, "That's cool." I thought I was gonna get like some sweet like new room massage. Yeah, number four. She's looking good. So I lay down on my belly, just like, yeah, this is gonna be sweet. Like, I'm gonna get a happy ending for sure on this. She taps me on the shoulder and she's like, no massage today. Okay. So I just look down and yeah, that's that story. You know where that went, but it's hilarious. Like, I just couldn't believe it. And yeah, fun time. Good massage. Too good. Sorry, mom, if you're watching this. Probably not. Whoever number two is, chime into the chat. Mm. Oh, that's too funny. Number four. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, the best part. Yeah, it was. You know the best part. I don't need to get into that. Mm. Oh, it's too good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you already know. It's it's an incredible experience. Put it lightly. I tried to talk to her afterwards. She's like, "No, get back in the shower, wash off." She didn't join me that time. Yeah. Who's number two? Who's watching? Who's voyeuring? Somebody's just watching and not talking. That's pretty cool. Come on, I need a number two fan. Join Nomadic. Oh yeah, yeah. I always wanted to know where those places were in America, and then I figured it out when I was, in my 20s. And yeah, here apparently it's just everywhere. It's like just expect it, unless it's got big glass windows on the front. You're the only person in the chat that I see. There's somebody else that's here, but they ain't talking. Yeah, that's all right. No, Malaysia's tight though. Don't get me wrong. I love this place. Like, it's amazing. You got capital punishment for drugs and all that, so you don't do that here. But Seattle originally, as an adult, Colorado. Yeah, so my stomping grounds were. Good old times. Definitely should have started streaming years ago. or YouTubing. I don't know what I've been doing. I've been watching YouTube for 20 years. I'm slowly getting a little bit better at it. My last video that I just uploaded before this, I think was better. I got a little preachy, and I'm proud of it. You know, I think it was a good one. Yeah, the first couple of videos were bad. First one was like VHS quality. I don't know what I did wrong. And I was coming off of testosterone, so I was like kind of mumbling and slurring my words a lot. But I'm on my medicine now. Testosterone's coming back. I got a little angry today. It was nice, you know. But that's why I got all fluffy. It's like it's a little, a little puffy still. But give me a month, I'll be back to normal. Hopefully. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm having fun with those. The AI is great. It's just like the way you prompt it is key. Just like learning how to speak AI language. So hopefully, like even if this like doesn't take off like I want to, I'll be able to use AI better than your average Joe, which is good. There's even more tools that I could be using, but right now I just need to focus on getting stuff out there, gaining traction. Get to that point where I can monetize or something. I use this website. What is it called? Pixels. Pikzels. And you can upload your face, and then you got to hit different angles for it, and then you just say your name, type that in. Is doing this and that and the third, with this going on around him. He's wearing these clothes, so you can kind of match it to what you're wearing that day, which is pretty tight. Um, Jerry of the day, double O, double zero. What's good, Jerry? How you doing? These are the Quarians. My two Quarians are watching. Sounds like a Star Trek, species, right? The Quarians down in the quarry. Crushnacks. It's an old gamer tag. I use Canva AI tools for my other channel. Nice. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jerry. You're the one. I appreciate it. It really means the world. Um, yeah, I don't even know what to say other than that. It's just like you saved the day. Things couldn't have lined up better because that's exactly what I needed. It's almost like you sensed exactly how much would get me by to where I needed to be, and that's crazy. I love it. Synchronicities are beautiful. This world is amazing. Yeah, yeah. I really owe it to you guys. So, yeah, two foundational pieces right here. Tay, no shit. Well, thank you. Yeah, it is stressful, and my meds, God, they cost me like $300. Um, and I needed that. I had to get it. My hormones are fucked, and I'm finally getting back to normal after 4 days of being on this. And yeah, it's just put me in a sticky position. And then my phone bill was outrageous. I got to straighten out for next month, but like what I paid already, it's not like they're going to give it back to me. And then I had a couple of my AI programs that I put on free trials. Gotta love it when the free trial's over, right? And they have your bank account, and you forget to cancel it. But it's like, well, I got that for a year now. Great. It's yeah, it's so fun. Financial literacy 101. Pay attention to those things. Yes. What up, Tony Bob? Mr. Twine. Hell yeah. It's good to see everybody rolling in here. Hell yeah. Got some questions that I haven't answered yet. I will definitely send them your way. How much was your AI tools? Well, it depends on which one. The CapCut was a whole bunch, and then Pixels was a whole bunch, and then I had my AI Jump Speak go through, so I can learn Chinese and Japanese and all these other languages, but they don't have Malaysian on there, so that's fun. And yeah, what else? There's another one that went through a couple days before the rest of them did. I just didn't notice it in time. Like, yeah, I'm an idiot. But yeah, if you guys like Jump Speak, I'll send you a free 30-day trial. it's uh, it's pretty fun. I'm learning Chinese slowly. I can't speak a lick of it, but I'm getting there. When I'm on the app, I can kind of do it. But yeah, it's hard. No, they don't have Thai. Unfortunately, they don't have Thai or Malaysian, which are pretty difficult. They might have Indonesian, which is similar to Malay, right? No, they might have it by then. Who knows? I'll keep an eye on it because those companies are constantly updating. Yes, I've got the Saley app for my eSIM for my data, and then I just changed my Verizon to like the ultimate unlimited, which is every country in the world that basically besides the ones we can't go to, and then like portions of Africa. Like I don't plan to go there anytime soon. It's a little dangerous. Um, yeah, Saley works great, and then like just having the two of them bounce back and forth, it's awesome because then I always have a strong connection. Like I'm tethering right now because I don't have Wi-Fi in this Airbnb. Read your Airbnb descriptors, guys. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I have no idea where I'll be at that point. Hopefully here in Malaysia, so I can just zip over there real quick. On like, a $70 flight. Air Asia is so funny. They don't have business class. They do. They have like business laydown seats on some of their flights, but some of their flights there's just a bunch of regular seats, and they just pack you in there like sardines. You can't bring a carry-on. You don't get a checked baggage. If you do, you pay through the ass for it. The April will be nice, right? That'll be cool. In time for 420. Yeah, it's ridiculous. That guy, the CEO, is hilarious though. If you want just like someone funny to watch for a minute. If I had the ability to screen share, like I started this without updating my browser, and if I updated it, it would close everything down, and I didn't want to do that right now. But the Air Asia guy, he's a character. Uh, yeah, Van Boys. I want to meet up with Van Boys. He's coming back, right? And he's not Van Boys anymore. He's just Van Boy. His friend's gone. Like they had a falling out, right? Yeah, his dad's out here. That's right. That's right. Yeah. No, we gotta meet up with him somehow. Yeah, he's having a tough time out there, and or his dad had one. That's not good. A motorbike accident. You never want that when you're out here because these countries they have the international driver's license requirement, and I'm not sure if Thailand is okay with the U.S. version. U.S. version is from 1949. And I know Vietnam wants the 1969 version. I'm not sure about Thailand. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yikes. Yeah, and then there's just dealing with like being in an accident with other people who are locals. Damn, yeah, that sucks. Oh man, I hope he's all right. No bueno indeed. What day is it today? It's Sunday, so you guys are on Saturday still? Nice. Hell yeah. Oh man. No, it's fun out here though. I'm loving it. I'm having a good old time. You know, just stressing. It's just like it's okay. I asked my dad for money, and he said I'm all about the. I gave him a whole game plan, like a military breakdown of contingency plans and everything, and he's like, "Nope, I'm all about old school life and living a simple life, and I would support that. But don't quit. Keep on going. Don't ever give up." I was like, "You know what? Respect, sir. You know, it would be irresponsible not to ask him. Um, but it means it's gonna be harder to get my cousin out here. I don't think that's gonna happen, unfortunately, unless his mom's down to help him. Not because I can't help him right now. You know, not yet. Life is long. That's what I've realized. You guys have realized that too. It's just like, geez, early 20s go by quick, but then it's like somebody hits on the brakes when you're 30. Yikes. But it's kind of fun because like every day seems super long. Months seem really fast to me, but every day just takes forever. I love it. What did you guys think about my shirt? Good old bald eagle. People in KL love it. I got to be that silly goose out there. Talk to everybody. Compliment everybody's fit. Nice kicks. Nice shirt. This is one of those Amazon specials that no one buys unless it's 4th of July. So I got a screaming deal on it. This is my What's Up America hat from, remember diesel powered gear? They used to give away the trucks. Guys with the big old beards. Make Malaysia great again. Yes, that would be some sick merch. Yes. Make Malaysia great again. I got to talk to my friend about that, Tina, because she's all about like marketing and like company gear, you know, memorabilia, stuff like that. I want to make little figurines, just like the one I'm going to give to you, Nomadic. You know, where on the box you have all the possible characters, but then you have an extra one that's the hidden character, like a Labubu. Just make some weird figurines of me doing crazy stuff, standing with my mic, standing with my camera, jumping over something, running onto a train as the door is closing on me. Cool stuff like that. Yeah. You guys like Labubus? Let me show you something. Check it out. Big into energy, rock the universe. It's the big Labubu. I'm trying to make some money on it because it was the last one at Pop Mart. So they gave me a good deal on it. So I paid like $40, but it was originally like 200. In America, it's sold for like 600 at some point. StockX, it's only sold for like 200 and something, but yeah, it's a dope Labubu. Yeah, so many cheap toys. They still have Toys R Us, you know? Like they have toy stores everywhere. And some of these toys, they ain't cheap. They're collector's items, like this sucker here. I think the big ones are called Zmomos or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, no matter you want me to do that, I'll do that and I'll film it. Oh, actually, no, you can't put kids online. That's weird. But yeah, no, definitely. That's a good idea. Give it to the next kid. It'll be all about that. Word, man. Yeah, definitely. A little K-pop toy. Hell yeah. I wanted to get a kids meal back in Thailand, but they didn't have kids meals that day or burgers, so oh well. Malaysian McDonald's was good. All the sweet, spicy sauces. Yeah, the chart is looking good. It's moving up. You know, it's exponential in some categories. I got over 300 views on that McDonald's review in Thailand, so that reached somebody, a lot of people, and I think what is it like 65% of my subscribers or watchers aren't subscribed. So that's a good stat too. If I can just convert them, get them to stop and hang with the crazy guy for a little bit. Let's check it out. Let's see these stats. You guys like the thumbnail for this, by the way? Central bank gangsters, and it's all me looking all crazy. It's like, oh man, I could have been a cool looking banker. Whoa, I missed my calling. Shut the fuck up. I use Grok. Yeah. Because Grok just spits stuff out, and I do a better job of telling Grok how I want Grok to act and talk. They do better with like my inputs. I don't know why. ChatGPT. I also have ChatGPT, and it's all right. It's yeah. We are talking about that. I love those AI pictures and gifs. It's just too funny. Yeah. Make Malaysia tax free again. Hey, yeah, truth. Sometimes I go to buy something like, tax, that's right. But I think they have no crypto tax. So if you got some crypto, you know, everybody should have a little crypto. I had to sell mine just to make this trip work. But I made a good little chunk, a little chunky, you know. Yeah, right. Oh, this is too good. Let's see. Total subscribers, I got 65. I've got 1,000 views, which is nice. Watch time is up to 54 hours. Analytics. Obviously, views. I had 3 videos come out in a day, so that spiked up real hard and like dropped back down. Obviously, um, because I've been off for a couple days just filming, and now I'm putting the videos out. Um, yeah, 50 subscribers in the last 28 days. Oh, this is an interesting stat, real time. So if people watch the whole thing of the McDonald's, I would only have 52 views. Um, but people skip through, ADHD. What to do? That's why I made my last couple of videos shorter. You know, see if that works better. 44% of my viewers are coming from browse features. 23 from suggested. Yeah. Looks like Facebook has been good for me. Good thing I got back on there. That's weird. Kids videos for kids, 2.5%. It's not for kids. I say it's not for kids. $720 different people have watched my videos. Yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe I should balance it out. Have some longer ones where I'm running around talking and doing my thing, and then have some shorter ones where I can just pump out shorter content for people that like that. Well, that's why I want to stream, you know? He's like, I like to watch streamers. Yeah, I know. Where are you from? What are you doing here, Godzilla? Yeah, that's crazy. So I've had 42,000 impressions. That's nuts. Just imagine if all those people clicked on my videos, I'd be monetized. Average view is 3 minutes long. Oh well. What can you do? 50% mobile, 30% TV, 14% computer, 6% tablet. Everyone's 25 to 44. Everyone. Cool. 93.8% male. Right, yeah, 5 to 10 minutes on a particular subject. Correct. Yeah. It's a big Pokemon. Yeah, right. And I'm shiny too because I'm white, you know. Different color. Yeah, 71.5% not subscribed. And that's based on watch time. Uh, yeah, right. Where's my passport girls at? It's too good. Oh, yeah, it doesn't work for them. That's funny. You know, whenever I see white girls walking down the road, I just start laughing and they just snicker at me. I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm laughing walking down the road. You just snickered at me. Like, what? You don't even know me. Oh, it's too good. Coca-Cola Zero. Oh, by the way, Mountain Dew here is considered a health drink. What? That's wild. I think I have one actually. Yes. Do the do, right? Check that little sucker out. Healthier choice. Lower in sugar. It's got 10 grams per bottle. What? Damn corn syrup. They're just poisoning us for real over there in America. They don't give a fuck. That's too funny. Yeah, girls brain rots these days. It's like you either got a good one or there's no shot. There's no in between. Excuse me. This one's tickling my throat a little bit. The triple mango. So, what are you guys getting into today? Mm, anything fun? I'm trying to sell this Labubu. I keep lowering the price on my place. Eventually, it's going to get back to retail and it'll sell. Okay, that Miami Mint Geek Bar. Yeah, that's a good one. Miami Mint is always good. And Geek Bar does it right. They do it right. What was your experience with the immigration in Thailand? So funny that you ask. So you got to fill out your little online sheet that says like why you're going there, what your flight is out of there, all of that information, right? Well, apparently I didn't click submit or something at the end of it correctly or verify my email, whatever. I did something wrong. So I wait in line, boom, 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 all the way up to the front. I'm in the fast line. I scoped it out. I picked my guy wisely. I get to him. Everyone behind me knows this is the fast guy and to follow the big white guy. He has me do my fingerprints and all that. And he's like, wait, did you fill out the paperwork? I was like, yeah, I did. He's like, well, it's not showing up. I'm like, all right. So what do we do? Can I just tell you the information? He's like, no, you're going to have to go over to the customer service desk. I was like, and then do I have to wait in line again? He says, yeah, you're going to have to wait in line again. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. He's like, you better watch yourself. I'm like, oh shit. Little Thai guy's mad at me now. And he throws up his fucking lunch sign as fast as he could tell me to shut it. And I got out of there. I turned around. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. He rolled his eyes. And it all worked out because I went over there, filled out the paperwork, came back, and the line was down to nothing. But everyone behind me that was waiting in that line, they're all shaking their head like, stupid American, what are you doing? Ruining it for all of us. That was funny. That was actually really funny. And I get out there, all the grabs are gone. Because Grab is like the Uber out here. Super cheap, just a couple bucks. But yeah. No, it's fine though. Immigration in Thailand's fine. If you're American, it's a cakewalk. It's the other countries like China and India and Russia. Those people they have a problem with. Israel. Um, those people will be causing a ruckus. Like, just being rude and messy and causing fights and all that. Americans, for the most part, you're good to go. I wouldn't worry about it. Mm. It sucks. They made the big ones illegal here in Malaysia, which, not cool. But I can just go down to the Chinese market where they sell all the fake Louis Vuittons and all that. I got a guy in there. He hooks it up. Government just lets them do whatever they want. And I got it so that I'm only paying for his lunch one time plus cost. Like, I'm not messing around. So if I buy two of them, two lunches. That's all I'm paying for. I'm not here to make him rich off of me. So I be hitting these things like a hummingbird. My Louis Vuitton bag, $10. I'm not letting them. No, you get lunch money. That's it. You make a profit. You sold a bag today. Good for you. Like you move some inventory. But like, sorry, not gonna make you rich. Yeah, they all know me now down at the China market. It's kind of hard to forget me because they're like, "Hey, brother," and I turn to them and I'm like, "Hey, may Allah bless your business. I gotta go." And they're like, "Oh, well, that was kind. Okay." Yeah, it's good times. Good times. That China market is something else, though. It's not very big. That's what I do want to change about KL. As they throw more towers into the sky, the 10 that they have planned that are all roughly some of the tallest buildings in the world, um, I want a couple more streets where you can drink because there's one place right now that's like a party street called Bukit Bintang. It's just like right there by the Jalan Alor street market, which is like overpriced street food. It's like sounds good. See you in a minute. Um, yeah, it's good stuff, but they need a couple more places to drink. But they were like really Sharia law compliant out here, and they don't like drinkers that much. You have bars and stuff throughout town. Don't get me wrong, but like a street full of bars, It's hard to come by. You can go to restaurants and drink. That's fine. Hmm. Uh, yeah. Thailand, I still have to go pick up a couple $6 shirts that I had custom made with fake Versace. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Some kind of just fake Versace shirt. Very nice though. They cut them right, but I gotta go pick them up. $12. I told them I'd be back. They told me they would be ready one morning. They didn't hit me up until the evening. So I'll go out by the next morning. They only had one of them ready. They didn't want to cut the next one unless the first one fit me perfectly, which I get. But they're $6. Like, how are you making money? I don't know. It's hilarious. Yeah, good times though. Malaysia's awesome. Thailand's awesome. Can't wait to see Philippines. It's gonna be sick. The girls over there though. I changed my Tinder to Philippines, and I was like a hot commodity, right? And same in Thailand. I matched with like 300 chicks in Thailand, maybe more, maybe more. No joke. But in the Philippines, I matched with probably 100. And I'm like, I'm a big fat white boy. Like, I don't know what they're doing. But anyways, they all start like sending me pictures of God knows what going inside their body. It's like, what are you doing? Hi, nice to meet you. Then they ask you to pay for their data plan so they can send you more. It's like, I don't know you. What? No. No. And then they'll just send you more videos, anyways, and ask for money the next day. Like, sorry, not happening. It's too funny. There's a lot of. Man, what time is it? What, 2:45? Nice. Yeah, I want to start streaming from like 8 o'clock at night, so 8 o'clock East Coast until like 4 in the morning, because that'll get me to like what 1 o'clock on the West Coast, and then just post the video for a while before I chop it up. YouTube has this thing though where if you chop it up and you keep the full length stream as an option, then both of them get like shoved to the back of priority list on the algorithm. So you have to pick or choose. Do you want the long form up for a while and then you chop it down, or do you just want to keep the long form? I don't know. We'll see what does better. Yeah. Ugh. That's not okay. Gotta stop yawning. Mm. This Coke Zero's good though. Uh, yeah. Immigration is always weird, you know? Malaysian is the easiest, bar none. You just go up to the machine, bloop, bloop, it reads it, you're done. You walk through, you grab your checked baggage, you go through the easiest security in the world. Like, you guys even looking at the screen? Like, okay. Yeah. But I hear the government's still shut down and like the airports are all fucked up still. Is that true? Correct me if I'm wrong. A little more beard, man. Dang. Look like a little baby, a little hairy baby. Nice. Yeah. Gotta figure something out though. I wish I could just like go get a job working at a bar or something, you know, or a little restaurant. But that's not happening. Big note out here. Thailand's cracking down on workers as well. Gotta watch out for that. Planning on getting like an expat job. Not right now. They're so bored because 80% tourism is gone. So the police, they're available. They're going around and cracking the whip. But they're also getting a lot of scammers and Cambodian kidnappers, stuff you really got to worry about. You don't want to be dealing with. You don't want to run into those people. That's really why there's a skirmish at the border right now. You know, there's also military on the Vietnam side of Cambodia as well, but people don't talk about that. I don't know why it's not in the news, but they're checking trunks and doing their due diligence and pulling people aside and asking them if they're okay, and you know, so it's a lot cleaner on that side. I'm excited for Vietnam though. I'll tell you what, like Vietnam is one of those places. It's like I don't know, it's hardcore. Like it's legendary level. If you're playing Halo, you gotta watch out. There's not like crime or anything that's gonna get you, but the motorbikes, there's millions of them. You gotta play Frogger crossing the street everywhere you go. They don't care if there's a green light or a walking across or whatever. Like, no, no, they're gonna keep going. And what I've learned here is like you just gotta pick your lane and start moving. They don't want to hit you. Especially me. Like I'm a big dude, and like I'll mess them up. I step in front of cars out all the time. I don't recommend it, but yeah, they stop. I'm like a big deer. I'll like total some of these cars. Oh, it's too funny. Mm. 3 people. That's what's up. I'm talking Malaysia, Thailand. Jump in the chat. Let's see what you got. Ask some questions. I got some answers. Back down to 2. Is 3 still here and it's just messing with me? Some people are just hitting and running. It's funny. It's all right. A wellness hotel in Koh Samui. I don't know. Yeah, and that's the hospitality joint. Yes. Yeah, a good place with all the weed edibles and pancakes and all that. That's so cool. Yeah, no. We gotta go to the Shake Island though. Wherever Shake Island is, that's gotta happen. Yeah, I want the hospitality weed breakfast, dude. Oh, I need that in my life. Oh, Krabby? Oh, they serve Krabby Patties? That'd be so cool. It'd be kind of weird on mushrooms, though. Krabby Island. Huh. No more yawning. That's fun. That's so cool. Krabby Island's full of monkeys, and you're just tripping out on mushies. Like, woo! I see what you really are, monkey. You're just a little me that went down a different path in evolution. That's so funny. Oh, Francois running and jumping off the cliff, landing in a tree. Crazy guy. Yeah. Francois is nuts. I love him. I checked in with him. He's doing good. He told me to clean up my beard, so maybe he'll be happy when he sees this. Even though he's got a huge ass beard. I don't know what he's talking about. I know he's in Florida, man, and he's telling me he's got like all this stuff and his wife and his kids. And he just like he has a tough time like being himself and like um not being himself, but like doing the things that he really likes to do. You know, which is obviously yeah, it's tough when you have a family. You know, I don't know what that's like, but you know, yeah, maybe one day we'll see. For now, I get to be super uncle. Yeah, Francois was one of the best, man. He really just like I don't know. He juiced us up, like made us feel good about ourselves, and like he's just like a fun friend to be around. That no fucks given. Like he was all about a good time and just being honest and yeah, he's such a good guy. A true character too. Like one of a kind. Yeah, miss that guy. And Dustin. Dustin's out there in Montucky. You know, good old times, man. Yeah. You don't really realize you're in the good old times until they're gone, right? You know. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, like here's your headset. We shaved your head, put monk robes on you, and if you don't do your job, we'll take you out back and shoot you like a bad dog. What? It barely feeds you, just enough to keep you alive. Good lord. This is what I was told. Go to Cambodia. Make sure it's known very early on that you like to drink and smoke. Even if you don't smoke cigarettes, pick it up while you're in Cambodia because they know better than to steal your organs. You know, oh, those are bad organs. Don't rip that guy's kidney out. Like what? What was your 9 to 5? It was yeah. I remember having a good old 9 to 5. Those are fun. Office workers, like it's literally like being in the office. Yeah, I haven't had 9 to 5 in a long time. Oh, Barbados. Very cool. Yeah. Come on, rude boy, can you get it up? Yeah, she's hilarious. Some of those songs that she used to sing, they're dirty as hell. But like, when you're younger, you don't really realize it. Rihanna, what a baddie. Good for ASAP Rocky, right? Huh. Very cool. Nice. That's awesome. What a memory. Yeah. Smoke with some locals in Barbados. Yeah, that's tight. So what are they kind of like Jamaican almost? Like same vibe? It's illegal to vape in Thailand, technically, yeah. Yeah. It's but I was vaping in front of military and cops. They didn't say shit. you know? I don't think they spoke English, so they just see me and they're like, I don't even want to bother. Takes paperwork. They're lazy, they're human, you know. They disagree with the law, I'm sure. I walk by blowing blueberries in their face. They're like, that smells nice. Oh yeah, they got dude. Phuket alone has 1,500 dispensaries. I'm a little island. Okay, it's a big island, but like Come on now. Like, there's some serious players out there that just retired from the U.S. and moved out there. It's clear as day. And I love how they pretend like they got all their strains from seed. So no, you didn't. Your homie from California brought the clone over. It's fine. Like, you don't have to lie. Stupid. Same in Colorado. They act like, oh yeah, we found all these ourselves and seeds. No, you didn't. That's super boof. That's the same super boof that's been in San Diego for the past decade. You did not find the same phenotype seed hunting for super boof. First of all, who gave you the original super boof seeds? Hmm? Yeah, right. I know these people will be passing beans when they're over at the festivals and the cups and everything like that, but like, come on now. Give me a break. You took a clone, you put it in a sandwich, you took it on a plane, you didn't eat the sandwich. Like, hello. It's a good idea to always ask what's fresh for sure. Any dispensary you go to, really, no matter where it is. Ask them what's coming in, what's the hottest, what's flying off the shelf, what is gonna be gone tomorrow is a good question too. You know, that's where I like to start. What's gonna be gone tomorrow? And then I ask them, when did you get it in? And that will tell you everything you need to know. Oh, we got it in today, and it's gonna be gone tomorrow. Well, that's a special bud. Yesterday I had a hash full of Skittles flour with papaya on it. See, I'm not a fan of papaya, really. I don't know why. It just like makes me feel weird. But Skittles, any kind of Skittles, Z, oh my god. Yeah, I'll take all the Skittles all day. But at the same time, like my favorite stuff that I grew was Black Widow, the precursor to the White Widow. This is phenomenal. You get the Amazonian genetics with the South Indian genetics, and you get some funky, weird, perfumey incense, skunk. Um, yeah, it's that old school stuff, like from back in the day. But I like my blueberries. I got all those seeds, and I've got a good seed collection for the future when we're old. That was my goal with my seed collection. Is like when we're old men, I want to be, the guy that's hooking up all the grandpas. you know, get back to it again one day. But I've got all the original chocolate strains, which were originally ties. Um, yeah, I've got a whole bunch of the Northern Lights cuts in seed form, so you can just hunt for those all day, and a bunch of hazes. Yeah, 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 dude, I love Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen is so good, man. Unicorn horn, yeah. Remember, yeah, Fall City guy is he made the edibles, in that big pot of his, right? He floated down the river. It was cool. He was a cool guy. Yeah. Green light. That's right. Yeah, those little like granola bars and brownies. Yeah, the THCA, it's like, yeah, come on now, like it's still THC. Like, what? As soon as you hit a lighter to it, it's THC, you know. I don't understand like how that's a loophole at all. It's like, come on now. Like I get the whole Delta 8 thing. Like the THCA, it's like, are you serious? How is that a loophole? Whatever. Yeah, the THCA though, it's the same shit. It's just not, at the same time, technically. So like you grow your own weed, like THC plants, there's going to be a THCA that tests, you know? And it also depends on when you cut it down and all that too, right? Ooh, med bubble no rec. See, that might be okay though. I prefer the med side of things because like some of those guys, like they really take care of you. They'll just like they're just giving you weed. It's hilarious. In Colorado, like that's how you got to go because the rec prices are so ridiculous. Med prices are normal, you know. But yeah, man, being in the middle of the med bubble, no rec options, like sometimes it's good to go to the rec side because that's where a lot of like some new smacking stuff is coming through, you know. The med, like a lot of growers just dipped out of it. It's not where the money's at. The nice thing about California too is like, they got some expensive weed, but it's for a reason. You got some serious strains, you got some old school cuts and a bunch of the new Skittles and all that stuff too. Got the real cookies, all of them, you know. It's just delicious stuff out in, uh, in San Diego, LA, down off Slauson. That's the best cookie shop I've ever been to. But like that, when Gary Payton first came out, ooh, jeez, it's like 400 a zip. Like, all right, it's worth it. But yeah, no, some Wiz Khalifa stuff in Vegas is really good. You ever have a chance to get out there? Go to that giant weed shop. I forget what it's called. They got a tattoo shop in there, like a restaurant with weed infusions. It's really good. But a tattoo shop, what the fuck? It's kind of cool. You put in like you just pull like a tattoo out of a hat, basically. Just get a little small tattoo. It's ridiculous, but whatever. At least you know where you're gonna find somebody who can tattoo weed onto you and have it look good. Because I've seen some stuff. It's like that's a weed leaf. Uh, and some people have like legit plants on them. You know. THCA. Yeah, I just laugh at that. I think some of the Wiz Khalifa stuff I had, the baby turtle was THCA. That stuff was fire. Yeah, I think they sell it at those shops in Vegas because like a lot of people just fly home with it, so it makes it legal. You know. Uh, yeah. Mm. Ate all my noodles, man. That's what I need right now. They have so many ramen flavors here. Every store you go to, there's like a whole aisle, even in 7-Eleven, stacked to the ceiling. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got some ketchup flavored chips right now. So bomb. There's like all the spicy ones and like the cuttlefish ones. Really good. I love calamari, but I'm not a fan of the fake squid. Kind of weirds me out. But I love calamari. So I don't know what's going on there. What should I do tomorrow, guys? What do you want me to do for a video tomorrow, huh? Something in kale you want me to see or show you? Like, I did find some sour cream and onion though. But you're right, it's not green bag. Yeah, right. Like, oh, green bag. Nope. I did find some though. Like salt and pepper is a ridiculously hard find too. You gotta go to the international store. And they have these fake Pringles here. There's a bunch of cool flavors in there. Spicy cheese. Oh, that's good. Green bag is not sour cream and onion. I know. Every time you see the green bag, you're like, yeah. Oh, shit. What does that say? Oh, it's too funny. Well, like, look up KL real quick. Tell me if there's anything you want me to show you. No bugs yet. You know, they eat good food down here in KL. This is like the America of Southeast Asia. They're the fattest in Asia. You know. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna try durian chocolate while I got you guys on. Or some kind of durian sweet. Dave, if you want a box of these, I'll send them to you. I got two. There's a tiniest little sticker. Oh, okay, it's got a clear part around it too. Okay. It's that stinky fruit durian. So there's a bunch of different phenotypes, and it really depends on which one you get. You're gonna get like stinky ones, sweet ones, skunky ones, ice cream flavored ones. Oh, oh, ugh. That smells poopy. Ugh. Am I really gonna do this? I guess there's kind of a good flavor to it. Apparently you either love it or you hate it. Oh, they're like little packets of goo. What? Hold the front door. Regarded by many people in Southeast Asia as the king of fruits, the durian is distinctive for its large size, strong odor, and formidable thorn-covered husk. The fruit can grow as large as 30 centimeters, 12 inches long, and 15 centimeters, 6 inches in diameter, and it typically weighs 1 to 3 kilograms, 2 to 7 pounds. Its shape ranges from oblong to round, the color of its husk green to brown, and its flesh pale yellow to red, depending on the species. Mmm. Oh, wow. It's coconut milk, glutinous flour, palm sugar, durian flavoring, and glucose. Yeah, it's gotta. Yeah, it's gotta be like a little custard shot. It's all folded up nice. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh man, you can smell the durian shop from like down the street. Oh, it's so gooey. It's starting to smell better, like some bubble gum or something. God, they really wrapped this bitch up. Oh yeah. Oh wow. All right. When in Rome, right? All right, boys. I'm doing this for you guys. Oh yeah. That's that sticky icky icky right there. Cheers. Hmm. I don't know, man. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Yeah. I like it. Okay, so it's got like at first it's almost like a weird, like a like a baby ate too much fruit, diarrhea, right? Like it kind of smells good in a weird way, but totally gross. Okay. Now, when I first bit it, it was bad. But then I get a little bit of sugar, start to melt, and all of a sudden, I think because I'm a weed smoker, it came like through with like this skunky flavor, and I really like that. That's a delicacy for sure. Wow. Yeah. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, right at first, it's like, whoa. It's kind of gassy. That's nice. Like, okay. If my weed tasted like that, I'd win a cannabis cup. Like, what? Mm, holy shit. Dude, if you could get cannabis to taste like that, it's game over. Mm, yeah, you'd win a title. Mm. Yeah, I think Durian is for the weed smokers out there. Let's dive in for another one. Oh, see, now it's starting to smell good to me. Mm. The poopy diaper is kind of gone now. Oh, yeah, it smells like ice cream to me now. Now that my body knows what it is, it's like it's hiding the terpenes or whatever, like the off-putting smell that's meant to like protect it. And now that it's like the human body has adapted to like discard that certain smell once it knows that it tastes good, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, it's so sticky, sticky, yicky, 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 yicky. Mm, 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 mm. Whoa, mm. That's strong, dude. Mm. But I'm just imagining smoking it. Ooh, that's some heat right there. Yeah. Mm. Almost like some bubble gum. Mm. And apparently, best part, it gives you wicked farts. So, you know, you share a bed with someone and being a brat to you that day, just pop a couple of these in your mouth and lighten the mood a bit. Mm. Whoa. Now, they serve this with like coconut milk and shaved ice. And it's a delicacy. I got to try that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Since you seem to be enjoying this so much, you'll love that video. Mm, that'll be funny. Um, yeah, go get some durian. Maybe we'll see. Right? All right. Well, that's the thing with like this shaved ice coconut milk, and they put coconut sugar in it. Then they just like put huge chunks of raw durian on top. And at some of these places, you can choose what kind of durian you want. So you can get it more sweet, or you can get the red one, or like, you know. My friend Tina, she's got durian trees all over her family's plantation. Gonna have to make it out there. Check those out. Apparently, her dad went around and numbered all of them, and they sell them on the side of the road. Well, the farmer does. They don't. You know, they're executives. But yeah, I like it, man. I'm sure you like it. You just got to think about weed when you eat it. You know, it's real though. I'll send you a box of this stuff. Good. Mm. That's what you want. I promise you'll like it. Mm. There's not many people that'll like it though. You got to be a true smoker, like really like good flavored weed. Or be like Indian or something. Like, cheers. Oh, I wish I could join you. I'm living vicariously through you. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Uh, yeah. I was growing a bunch of Chemdog strains most recently, and I was like trying to like mimic the natural cycle of the summer by giving them like a bunch of water one day, like a heavy rain would, and like getting the plants wet and everything, and then drying them out for 2 to 3 days. And I think I forced the plants to finish faster. Like, so I had to start flushing them early, and it's really weird. They turned out like just rocks, but then they got moldy, which sucks. Just ruined it. Oh well, you live and you learn. Don't go too dense. Yeah, you live and you learn. It's a learning mistake, and I don't know. I should have just stuck with what I already knew and just like not changed anything, and just gone according to schedule. But you know, I was just like trying to, how do I make the best bud possible? You know, it's like it's already really fucking good. Stop. You know, chill out. That's good. That's good. The hash is definitely the way to go. I'm a big concentrate fiend myself. Um, I still like to do the little Easter egg, the bowl with a little pile of hash or some shatter or some rosin, you know, like a nice flour run. Mm, so good. Ooh. Yeah. Put a little blanket over the top with some different weed. It's nice. Yeah. But I really want to get back to like I got some super silver haze seeds and some amnesia and some Jack rares. And I want to get back to growing some of those strains that take 12 to 16 weeks indoors. I've never tried that. 16 weeks? That's 2 cycles normally. It's like, how does it even work? Like, what do the buds look like halfway through? Like, how big do these plants get? Yes, perfect. Little egg in the oven. Yeah, this is a great way to do it. Yeah, incubate that egg, heat it up, and just let it cook. And you get it going just right, and it's like a nice little cherry for the whole bowl. Mm. Just a little heat from the inside out. No lighter needed anymore. That's nice. But damn, this durian. Mm. It's kind of addictive, though. You know? You guys, make sure you hit that like button, too, for the algorithm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look how nasty that is. A little piece of flubber. So cute. How kawaii. Mm. Mm. Reminds me of like tapioca. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I think I got a new favorite fruit. Wow. Durian for the win. I'm the only person that does that still. Mm. Try some of the Mountain Dew. Cheers. Yes. Yeah, Malaysia is so much fun. I can get like a Ducati for like $2,000. You should check out the Facebook Marketplace out here. They've got just like laptops, cars, and motorcycles. Like, what? Okay. Cool beans. Why is it all so cheap? I don't know. Just remember to look at the price and divide it by 4. You know, that's what you're looking at, roughly. Um, yeah. Actually, a little cheaper than that. It's too good. Mm. I got to figure out how to use my DJI camera to do this. This is a lot better than my webcam on my laptop. Even though this is a brand new MacBook Pro, so you should have a nice camera. It's decent, I guess, but I'd rather have my DJI rocking and rolling from the side. Whatever. My mom liked my reel. What was my reel about? Ugh. I always put weird stuff on there. Oh, it's me drinking my Red Bull. Yeah, there we go. Atta girl, mom. Showing me love. Yeah. It's hard to get a hold of Diane these days, man. Can you zoom out? Um, hmm. I don't know. No. See, I need to use a different software. I'll probably be able to do it better. That integrates the YouTube login. I downloaded what's it called? Mm, shit, I forgot. Ecamm. Ecamm Live. I believe it's free software, and you can. Yeah, I think it's free. So it's not gonna try to upsell me on some fucking AI bullshit that's gonna take from my account again. Ah. But I can get all the different streaming services to go through there. It's already built in. Apparently, it's just like I could use OBS, but that's going to take too much time to learn. So I'll learn how to stream, do it that way, and then eventually go over to OBS once I get things going enough. Uh, yeah. I think I got it like set up like I don't know. Close dashboard. All right, so I had 25 views, 25 people concurrent. Got the 2 of you. Chat rate 0. That's ridiculous. You guys have been popping off all night. What is that about? Come on now. This dude that I wanted to meet, Peaceful Warrior, he's in Ukraine right now. He's got like 1,000 subs. He's so cool. You should check him out. Peaceful Warrior. He was just here in Malaysia. I was gonna try and meet up with him, but he's gone. He's taking a gap year from like Harvard or something. I don't know. Smart guy. Yeah. Fucking Ukraine, right? He's like dressing up like a Ukrainian and like going through the wheat fields. It's just like, what are you doing, bro? Drones are flying overhead. It's like, what? He's like role playing like a old farmer. Like, bro, you're crazy. Yeah. Gotta love it though. That's content. Not this year, but next year, I want to go to Bethlehem for Christmas, which is in Gaza. So like hopefully it's a little bit better. It's in Palestine. It's not in Gaza. I'm mistaken. But it's near Gaza. Right? There's like a dope palace that you can stay at, a hotel. Mm. Mm-hmm. But I think that'd be epic content. You know what I mean? Mm. It'd be dope to like have some people go with me, but at the same time, solo videos are dope. You know, see some one crazy guy go in there. Yeah, but I'd want to go with like someone who speaks Arabic because Jump Speaks does not teach you Arabic. I don't think. Um, I know shukran. Thank you. I know when someone says assalamu alaikum to say alaikum salam. Yeah. Mm. The shawarma boys are dope. Down at the shops here, every single one of them I meet, they're when they call me Habibi, it's like okay, that's awesome. You know, it makes me feel good. Wow. Some people think I'm Jewish though because I got a freaking Merkaba on my arm. You know, Star David. Ay, ay, ay. Gotta watch out. Well, at least they talked to me about it first. Ugh. Going for 2 hours now. Very nice. Got three of you in here. Jump in the chat. Say what's up. Yeah. Oh, geez. Okay. I was tripping. I was like, what's that sound? And one of my vapes in the bathroom is going off by itself. It's like a ghost hitting it or something. Yeah. I think I got it wet. I was just like tripping out over there. Bzz, 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 bzz. Don't blow up on me. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? But what do you think I should do with my streams going forward? Because like, you know, like should I cover topics? Like once I figure out how to like share my screen and all that, because I couldn't do that on this one without closing it all down and restarting the stream. Um, you know, I was gonna watch like other YouTube videos and commentate over it, press pause, you know, give my feedback and all that. Like do some news and video game news. I really like cryptocurrency, of course, and Yeah, and then just like Malaysia stuff, Southeast Asia, the news of everything that's going down in the region over here. Um, I think that'll be fun. I've been told not to do the politics though, because that might like that's true. It's like I could get a lot of people that don't want to watch that, and it's too early for that. You know, down to the single subscriber. Yeah, you gotta go. All right, looks like I'm gonna head out of here too. Thanks for joining in, bro. I'll see you guys later. All right. Love you, man. We'll talk soon. Peace out.